That's a good girl. See ya. What's up, guys? Welcome to the part of the channel that I'm calling Learn, Make, Repeat. I know from experience that the only way to get good at something is to do it frequently. As a kid, I spent a lot of time drawing. While other kids were off playing sports or video games, I was at my desk sketching. One of the things that always irritated me as a kid was when I would show people my art and they would say, "Oh, it must be nice that you were born with that talent." I spent literal years of my life practicing to get to the point where I could draw a realistic human or a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The only thing I was born with was a set of hands. My father instilled a sense of determination in me from a very young age and allowed me to pursue a passion and a hobby that most parents would balk at. He was super proud of my abilities and understood that it was something I gained through practice, not something I was born with. Anyways, I'll hop off my soapbox now. Today, I want to talk about a couple of things I'm obsessed with. The first one being my Mini Cooper. I've been a Mini fanatic for a very long time, and it honestly only gets worse the older I get. The second thing I want to talk about is After Effects. After Effects allows you to do some pretty astounding things to your videos, and while adding popcorn to the exhaust note of your car isn't astounding by any means, it was still a lot of fun to do. Let's hop into the computer and I'll give you a quick rundown. So after you have After Effects open, pull the clip in that you want to edit. I've already pulled one into this comp, and I've already pulled some popcorn in, but I've got a section where I need to add a few more. So it sounds like there's 2 pops there, so we're gonna add 2 kernels to this section. You wanna go ahead and move your work area so that it's just in that section. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark my video file down here with where those pops are so I know where to put the kernels. Sounds like it's right there. So now that I have the video file marked, I'll know where to put those kernels. So we're gonna make one shootout and then the second one shoot out after that. So go ahead and drag your kernel in. And as you can see, it comes in way too long. So let's go ahead and trim the end off of that by hitting Alt close bracket. Option close bracket if you're on a Mac. Drag that to our start position here. Go back to the beginning of that clip, and this is your start position. Hit P on the keyboard, opens up your position information. Hit this little stopwatch. That drops a keyframe to let After Effects know that that's where you want to start the movement from. Now you could go to the last frame here and just drag this kernel off, and that's going to animate it, but it doesn't look very natural. So let's delete that keyframe. Let's go ahead and move it frame by frame here, maybe like 2 frames forward. Grab your kernel and move it, and you can see this path that it's creating. So we're gonna move a couple frames forward, grab and drag it again and give it a little arc. Move it a couple frames forward, give it a little more arc as if it's like coming up and down. And then our last frame here, we'll just pull it off. So now when we play that back, so we've got our second one marked about there. So let's drag our second kernel in, line it up with that marker, and we're gonna go ahead and trim this one again. We're gonna hit P for position, move back to the start, grab our kernel here, put it down towards the exhaust pipe. We're going to drop another keyframe, move a couple frames forward, couple frames forward, give it a little bit of an arc, couple frames forward, and then on that last frame, let's pull it out. So now, when we play back this section, they look like they pop out on the plop plop of the exhaust. Now I'm absolutely sure there is a better way to do this. I'm still relatively new to After Effects. I'll be the first to admit that I'm about as familiar with it as I am with American Sign Language, which is to say I know enough to get by, but certainly not enough to have a full-blown conversation. If you know a better way to achieve these results, let me know in the comments. I welcome constructive criticism and I'm always ready to learn. So I hope you found that tutorial helpful as a way to really make your car videos pop. I'm sorry, that was really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and see myself out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and thanks. We'll see you in the next one.
So I'm doing this 30-day challenge, but why is there popcorn all over my driveway?